So the more I do these videos, I find that I'm leaning a lot on my experience back home in Dubai versus my experiences over here in the last 10 years and the contrast that comes along with it. So as a young kid, I grew up in a big urban metropolitan city, very crowded, very modern. And by that, what I mean was that the buildings were big, the infrastructure was amazing, and it seemed like something big, like a massive mall or the world's biggest this and the world's biggest that was coming up every second day. And that kept us busy. We hung out in malls. Whenever there was an opportunity, whenever there was time, I would rather choose to hang out with my friends, play some FIFA 2016. But then I came here to study for my undergrad. And in the last 10 years, I noticed that even though Adelaide is not as big a city as Dubai was, it has something truly amazing and beautiful in it. And I found myself always choose to get out into the open, explore what's around me, then stay inside those doors. It's probably pretty easy for you guys to not really understand where I'm coming from. So we've got a special guest. We've got a special guest who will validate the difference on the spot. So as evidence, I have my mom over here. She just flew in from Dubai. So obviously she flew in a few weeks ago. This wasn't the first place I brought her to right after she landed, okay? Just in... Would we go outdoors and enjoy things like this?
Unfortunately, there was no such place to go out in Dubai, and it was all surrounded by people. Everything was so crowded. We used to go to the park and enjoy sometimes. Again, the people will be so many, crowded, and we have to find our own small place to sit. Especially if you are asking about Dubai, that is the culture over there.
You're saying like the city is so busy and it's so crowded that you don't get the opportunity to go outdoors like this and enjoy. I don't know why, but there was a very strange urge in me to do this when we were there. You might not understand this part if you're not an immigrant yourself, but when you move away from family to study, to work, to just move on to a new space, you don't really know when you're going to see your family next. You might hope and think that it might be every year or maybe every few years. But in some cases, like in Fazan's, it was 4. And in my case, I think I've seen my parents twice in the last 8 or 9 years. I think sometimes we really get lost in just the routine and need to be reminded of these things. So getting out and about always helps. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me again. I'll catch you next Monday. Have a great week ahead. I'll see you then. Peace.